I would say strong champion, yeah.
Is Toothbrush, who very much put the work in.
To give Bowler a little bit of a background here, of course, he ended up getting 33rd recently at the Wi-Fi NA R2CS, getting 25th at Supernova, and actually 3rd at the Galvin bracket today.
Ooh.
A pretty formidable
Okay.
multi-character champion here. And fun fact, I don't know if any of you have any knowers in the chat room right now. You know anything about Super Smash Bros. 2?
I would say that I have a very passing knowledge of the game.
This is the guy.
This is the guy? This is the
guy.
Smash Flash 2 guy?
This is a guy. I'm pretty sure all the trailers and whatnot are on his channel.
That's crazy.
That's sick. I'm like, I swear I've seen this tag before. I saw it in Star GG. Like, yo, this is the guy.
This is the guy.
Sick.
Let's see if the guy's got it like that.
I mean, clearly so, considering these results. But I mean, early on, both these players, a big thing about the Zetterburn and Clarion matchup again, it's going to be the dichotomy of playing quicker on the ground versus covering those anti-air approaches in general. And being forced already early on into the defensive position because Hyperflame is, quite frankly, running him down.
Oh my word, that down air.
But as I say that, speaking of down,
yeah, all
it's
the way
the
down.
depths. Walk the plank, matey.
Yeah, it's true. That Cosmo, I did like absolutely wild on that. And a counter, okay.
The dirty bubble.
It's no fun. Yeah, the dirty bubble is crazy. It is a no fun zone. You cannot get involved.
I love both of those. I personally stick with the dirty bubble. The no fun zone is very funny.
Hey, you know, you got to knock it all. Yeah, those kids are it's getting too loud. All right, you got to chill in there.
Also, I've heard someone call it the Twilight Zone. That's a pretty good one.
It do be the Twilight Zone. You enter a whole different dimension in there.
Speaking of that, bro, Bowler is shining right now.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, the ledge cancel, too. The fade back, I love it, but a forward air is probably, yeah, is going to seal that stock for sure. 2 stocks to 1, though. Hyperflame off an SD, so, you know, nothing too crazy, but we are going to need to put the work in. Double shine. Oh, my word.
Absolutely, man. I mean, clearly the Zetterburn has the stuff to amp back up and get back into this game. The thing that Lord's been doing so fantastically is utilizing these reversals whenever being knocked back away. It's not just like taking the Zetterburn damage on the chin, looking for resets. Like, no, I'm getting back in there. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Cautionary, reactionary with a nair. With it up tilt in general. With a special getup and keeping you back away. So whenever we do end up getting back into center stage, I already got the up tilt set up for you. I already got the fading back forward air. I've got even the up special. That's just extra damage on top. So whenever we get back to the ledge game, the let's play in general, I've got a fat down air with your name on it.
Oh, yeah, gets that down throw, and actually the Indie was not quite ready to capitalize, but does get that tech chase. The fire falls off at just the wrong time, but it matters not. We are getting that kill off the top. 98%. Do not count out Hyperflame yet.
Absolutely not. Still sitting with 107%. Going to amp back up here, finding the extra 2 pieces of damage. So I'm back in there with that forward air as well. Getting back from that platform to Waveland. Getting right back behind this Clarion. Again, staying outside of that distant range is easier said than done, because if you're within that range, you get absolutely smited.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
That is the 50-50. That's the coin that you got to flip. You got to call that in mid-air once you get grabbed by a Clarion. You're either holding left or holding right. And if
the coin you got to flip or the pin you got to knock down because he's the bowler.
Go straight up. You might be right. It's a bit of a 7-10 split situation, though. One way or another. And a lot of times you're going to find yourself just kind of screwed once that grab comes in. The odds are not stacked in your favor if Clarion's got your hands on you.
That's true. Go.
I like that down air, though. Hold on.
Up.
Big opener here, but not quite able to capitalize on the landing on stage.
That's my favorite thing about casting Zetterburn as well. It's like, oh man, how do I get back from the deficit? What do I got to do? Bro, you just have to go faster.
Yeah.
You got to turn off.
This character embodies aggression in a lot of ways. The more you find yourself sort of lacking in certain fronts, what it comes out to is move faster, put on the pressure, keep working, get these stocks. Just barely not taking it there. Fire back on, though.
Good space there with that penny flip again. The fourth will knock you back on stage with that fireball as well, looking to catch Bowler here from the ledge. Snapping some extra space. Good DI down and away from Bowler to get out of that range again. Back to the ledge as well. Bowler's DI has been absolutely immaculate so far. He finds that footing in center stage once more, trying to fade back with that forward air. But Hyper actually challenging it that time with the F tilt. Oh, yeah. Once again, right now I think you've been throwing out a lot of those fade back aerials, the fade back options. And by all means, I can just keep it back. Big F tilt into the forward throw. That's going to do it.
Yeah, the 5-head's going to be able to seal it there every single day of the week. But right now, I mean, we just got to be able to keep that aggression going, right? Looking at a lead for the first time this set. Things maybe change a little bit. I like that wave dash in after blocking the dash attack. Wave dash out of shield is it's a powerful tool, especially on characters like this who want to be very point blank with their punishes. You know, Zetter wants to be right there to get that shine, but no, man, that DI, what can you do? Not quite ready for it. Call it. Called wrong.
Bowler again, those forwarders back in place right there, not just anticipating the aggressive approaches from the ground through Hyperflame, even just trying again, having to make those aggressive plays count every single time, get those hits, and looking to make that count right now. Not going to find the waveland on the platform, unfortunately, but still racking up so much of this extra damage. Down throw comes out. There's that high recovery there with the up special down air, again falling back through with the up airs as well. So much extra damage over and over again on this Clarion. Bowler finally looking to make something happen here, but again, just doesn't have the extra combo trees and extra damage to make up the difference.
Yeah, those platforms definitely working in the favor of Bowler there, but Hyperflame able to seal it out nonetheless. 2 stocks to 1, only 45. This is a very different kind of game that we're seeing. Doesn't mean that Bowler isn't on point, though. Very much aware once this advantage state starts going, these grabs come out. Getting a lot of this punish game, but we just got to be able to continue, right? You got to be able to keep seeing this offense. I like that Nair as well, covering the slide off on the platform and a counter. Gonna have to tech that. No punish, though. And a grab coming in, cannot get too aggressive.
Oh, we get that flip back to the ledge there as well. We're doing a fantastic job of playing the defensive game at the ledge here. Unfortunately, missing that one on the mark. We're going to make it count here. That.
Ooh. But hold now. Okay, Shine coming out. Going to be able to change things. But just playing patient on that platform. Does not want to extend into this, for lack of a better term, this fireball of a character.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah? I mean, it's because, you know, it's because he's a lion.
The lion does not concern himself with playing at the ledge.
It does not concern himself with his current percentage. 149. I don't care what stray hit you got for me. I'm going in. Oh, but a back air with no double jump. Going to be able to reset it with it
from low, but going to catch the ledge hog there. We're seeing here, still hanging on to this. You're back to last stock scenario, only down 80-some%, definitely still doable for him, but Hyperflame accentuates back up here, finding so much of this extra damage. The reversal back on again with that Nair, been finding so much of that extra momentum, coming back from ledge and finding those reactionary hits. Hyperflame needs to find the extra wherewithal to gain back. No. Unfortunately, the fade back a little too far as Hyperflame is on the board. Bring the set count to 1-1.
Definitely more of a powerful showcase from Hyperflame. I would almost say it was a strong showcase from that Zetterburn character.
Say that again. Did you say he was the strong one?
I think I might have said that he was the, you know, he might be the strong one.
Yeah, you've got a cease and desist coming in the mail.
Oh yeah, no, I'm cooked. It's over for me.
You're done, pal.
But hold on. I mean, it's powerful. You know, synonym.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Gotta get ready, because once those throws come out, things change very quickly. It's just back and forth right now, though. These shines are on point. Double shining on that shield, ready to go. But dash attack not quite gonna be able to connect, though. It does find a grab, up air, no sweet spot. Sour up air can be good for continuing combos, but only on in DI. Out DI tends to cause that to be pretty much a dead end.
Up throw coming out once again, just to keep the Zetterburn back away. That 3 and 4 platform going to keep you safe for the time being.
Yeah.
Getting back in there with that shine again. The special catapult going to keep you safe. Oh, just barely avoiding that up strong. We're going to find the forward air towards the end of that stock. Hyperflame, the hyper awareness even is coming out here in spades. It's game number 3.
Yeah, very interesting stage pick too. You know, like I don't know that I would necessarily say that this is a stage that I think Clarion would shine on in this matchup. Zetter, on the other hand, can shine in a variety of different stages. This one especially, I would say, this and Tempest Peak, you know, these smaller, closer quarters, you don't need to engage that much to be able to find opportunities where the opponent is off stage, anything like that. Down strong, not going to be able to seal it even at that percent. Back throw gets it with ace. Neutral B doesn't tip her. Jab doesn't tip her either. They're not going to be finding the stock. A counter comes out. Down strong does seal it there.
Yeah, and again, Bowler taking that more defensive approach, trying to withstand the unending onslaught coming out from the Zetterburn right now, not trying to slot you away with those down throws. Again, a great adaptation in general, you know, trying to recognize a lot of these grounded approaches with the shines and whatnot, and now trying to play a lot more of that grab-centered game. Can find the up air again from out of the corner. Hyperflame still doing a fantastic job of finding those single gaps within each interaction. Hyperflame has like a new answer to a new
no.
answer Bowler has.
No tipper on the down air is not going to be the ender you want to see on that combo. Still, though, an up throw we are going to see. A nair is not going to connect either. Just barely whiffing on a lot of these typical B&B's. Back air doesn't quite do it either. Not going to be able to punish on the platform there. A down throw comes out, and all of a sudden the aggression has changed. Jesus. I mean, like, a lot of different opportunities to maybe seal a stock there, but Bowler just not quite able to find it. Anywho, Bowler is able to find it.
He found it.
Now,
he lost his keys. He found them.
Dead even on this game 3. A pivotal game to win here.
Absolutely. Here is the swing game here. We end up going to a game 5. You have the stage counter pick going forward. That'll just keep you back away. Those back airs, Bowler doing a fantastic job of playing that mid-range space, keeping Hyperflame away from kind of extra damage. The 4-strong coming out once more, putting Hyperflame in the very bad position. Back to ledge. Hyperflame's getting back to ledge immediately. Not going to overthink that recovery. You don't have time to do so. This clearance camping up once again. You do not want to let that happen. Big downer coming out and putting you away from the position to tech that DI out, and Bowler taking the swing game, going up 2-1 in the set.
What a showcase of offense there, man. Like, as soon as Bowler got the momentum in their favor, a lot of times, you know, it would sway away. We saw, like, that ledge dash, jab, F-tilt. Very strong defensive play there to opt for, like, the invincible jab. Very hard to contest. As soon as it was over, though, we immediately were able to swing back and make something happen. And Bowler showing that, you know, this punish game is very much still on point. I'm for Godai Delta here. I feel like we're going to each other's counter picks. This is kind of wild right now. Does make sense for Zetter, though. I do like these platforms for Zetter. I get this idea, and it's also, you know, relatively even here. I don't hate the call, but, you know, that little bit of extra space might actually help Bowler in a great deal.
I think the biggest thing that Hyper looking to help him out here is just the consistency along those platforms.
Oh yeah,
like help those like longer ended combo games is what you really need. Like, he's finding the extra like 0 to 50s, 0 to 60s, whatever. It's just finding the ending hits a lot more consistently, because when it gets to the end of those stocks, Bowler's been hanging on for so long.
Yeah, that combo.
If anyone to dissuade from doing that, then you have to.
That combo was absolutely nuts. Unfortunately, doesn't find the up strong to seal it, but still has the lead handily. Gets it off the edge hog there. Only 46. You know, making me eat my words on this counter pick concept here.
Absolutely, man. Hyperflame now dropping back down with that back air. Up there coming out once more again. Oh, the forward air 1 into the 4-strong again. Back on there with the sweet spot hit. Sitting here, the nair. Big tech there on the dirty bubble.
Oh, yeah. Gonna be able to change things a little bit here, but tech into the wave dash there. Oh, and that DI yet again caught him. What can you do?
That's okay. We're going to get punished accordingly from Hyperflame to catch that get-up attack back from the ledge. Now again, aiming back up from the dash attack, playing outside of that clearing range. When you give that Slitterburn fast enough to get back in there and make his presence known, we're going to fight back out there as well, trying to get some semblance of a hit to sway the Zitterburn back. But considering Hyperflame has been knocked the patience up to 11, just waiting for this clear to swing first, is not going to happen so easily as he thought.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing one of the sort of weaknesses of Zetter here is that you got a lot of powerful combo starters, but they don't have a lot of range. You got to take advantage of things like down air, shine. You know, a lot of these moves that are very, very stubby, all things considered. You're not quite able to reach out, and when you do with something like a down tilt or an F tilt, it's not much of a starter. But still, something's better than nothing. Missed ledge dash, waveland there is unfortunate. Gets it with that grab too. Bowler is on point.
Keep you back there with the F tilts again. You back and say, oh, the special get up coming out on the part. Bowler again, the Hooler approaching back here to extend that combo. Bowler immediately going back to ledge with no ledge to go back to that time. Everything closes it out. Last stock scenario here is game number 4.
Yeah, catches it on the NDI on that up air. Is able to seal out a stock, but what a tipper. I like that, calling out the mistimed parry. Very much so fortunate. And wow, my goodness. About as even as you can imagine on this game 4 right now.
Incredible.
You got an active volcano present. Forward strong at low percent just to get that zoom, just to let him know. And a down strong to keep that position on point here. But we have got to get something a little bit better than just straight damage. And right now, Bowler is letting him know. More than capable of incredible offense.
Back
okay,
on there with another flying again. Downer getting you back off stage. So you back down to the platform. You with another downer into the fade back with the backer as well. Blur amping up here the combo game when he needs it. Forder comes out once more. Great DI in from Hyperflame to hang on. Not want to go and challenge the clear off stage once again. Back on the high recovery. The last hit of that up special coming in clutch for Bowler right there.
Looking a little desperate here. Kind of unfortunate. Oh, gets a grab though. Hold on. We are going to see neutral B is not going to connect. You know, maybe overswinging just a bit on some of these aerials. We are not looking for tippers. In DI on that up strong is not what you're looking for. At least I don't think. That's going to be able to seal it there. I mean, geez. A couple of, for lack of a better term, overzealous swings from Bowler there. You know, we saw forward air. It was pretty much just point blank. Not the move that you're going to want to use there. Maybe like a fading back nair once you get that close, but just a couple of maybe mistimed opportunities and just kind of looking for a raw forward strong too. You can't get antsy just because it's, you know, it's 2-1. You know, it's down to the wire. If you seal it here, you got it. So you can't just get antsy with it. Your game plan has got you here. It is still strong. It is still going to keep you going forward. And now we find ourselves in Game 5, same stage. I don't hate the call. Again, it was very close. When you feel comfortable, it makes sense to want to go back to the same stage. Just keep the variables as steady as you can possibly imagine.
I think it was a big part of this too is going to be, I think the dots were connecting a lot more in Bowler's head considering the combo game last time.
Oh, yeah.
The directions that Hyperflame was going with the defensive habits and whatnot. Like, yeah, Hyperflame's combo game it's a given. It's going to be taking a lot of damage every time he gets his hands on you. But now Bowler is like, okay, now I get the defensive game unlocked, and whenever I can chase down this Zetterburn between these platforms, I have a lot more to say for myself.
Oh, yeah. Fortunately, going to whiff a punish on the recovery there. Nice edge cancel. That's what we want to see. You want to be able to recover safely. Cancels out a lot of lag there when you slide off the edge, but just ready for it with that up strong 2. Hyperflame leading Game 5.
Absolutely, man. Not trying to keep you back away with those back airs. Dash back into the upside out of the corner, getting you back there with those nairs as well. Polar just trying to fight his way back into this game, looking to find the aggressive jump backs from the platform, but as Hyperflame has learned, is waiting for Bowler to go for a preemptive swing first. The backer comes out, keeps him somewhat safe. The pity flip cancel back down to the ledge. Not puts out in a bad position. Now they'll flip back up into the up air. Perfect way to close out that first stock.
And such good spacing as well to make sure that up air tippers. You don't get that tipper, you don't get that stock, right? You got to be aware with that. Bowler showing that we are still cool in the seat, but 105. You got to watch out for a lot of stray aerials here. Stray strong attacks even.
Absolutely, man. And now immediately Waveland back down to that platform. The upper comes out on the part of Bowler. Back on with the forward strong again. Gets back down there as well. Backer from the corner to another up tilt. Bowler doing a fantastic job with the anti-airs in general. Trying to catch Hyperflame and jump it around all willy-nilly with this extra accentuated pressure. Oh, and a little bit of the moonwalk there.
Moonwalk movement. But up tilt. DI in, going to get blown up with an up strong. There's that Thundercats. We haven't seen an episode in a while.
Absolutely, man. The perfect timing for that as well. Bowler one stock away from taking this set. The forward air fade back on the part of Hyperflame, though. Last stock Carnero, game number 5. Both these players itching for the opportunity to play in top 8 of this bracket.
Yeah, taking a bit of a breather on that Angel platform, but what does that convert into? A grab comes out for Hyperflame. Still showing off a lot of offense. Double shine. This aggression is very much on point. The Gatling cancel even with dash attack up strong. Finds an up throw though. This is the starter you want to see if you're Bowler here. Doesn't quite convert it into too terribly much. At the very least, we got a bit of a position, but no fighting back from the ledge.
Back on those are the big
triple shine. And tech's off the down strong.
Oh my goodness. Bowler Free needed that tech so badly. Still barely hanging on. Looking to find some way to get back into this. The shine back on into the ledge. Hyperflame not turning down by any means necessary. The side coming out once again. Any way to get back into this, but gonna catch the landing there on the platform with the last hit of that up strong and